Hi guys, my name is Liliana. This is Issa Gray. We're gonna be making Father's Day cookies, and Issa Gray won't be here for the whole part. She'll just be here to mix in the dry ingredients and mix the wet ingredients, and then chill for 8 hours since it chills for 8 hours. And then so this is the recipe. Let's tell you what you'll need. You'll need 1 cup white sugar, 1 cup butter softened, 1 3-ounce packaged cream cheese softened, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon almond extract, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 egg yolk. What does it say again? 2 1/4.
2 1/4.
2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour. So we're just using vanilla because Mama forgot to get almond extract. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon or 1 cup. What did you say?
Teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of vanilla instead of half. Okay, so first we're gonna mix all, chill 8 hours. So we're gonna start with the wet ingredients, or do you want to start like putting the dry ingredients in? Let's start with the dry ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna do the dry ingredients. So we need what is this one? 1/4 cup. What do we have at 1/4 cup? 1/2 all-purpose flour. Is that what it is? So we need flour in this cup. All-purpose flour. And I'll pour it in. You put it in the cup. And we're not pouring it in. You're just gonna scoop. Let me show you. So
Okay,
so scoop it. And then you're gonna do that to make sure it's like even.
Yeah, that makes
and then
sense.
you'll dump.
Yeah,
That's what Mom does. Do you want me to hold the bag, or do you want to do it on the counter?
yeah, I think, yeah, you hold the
So
bag.
get a big old scoop. Now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of
That's perfect. Now dump it.
flour.
Oh, you got some flour on the floor.
It's
All
okay.
the kids are messy.
Just a little
So,
bit. Even with your hands.
how many cups are we doing? Just one?
One. Okay, so then.
Oops. That one will be sugar.
You need this one too. Your flour. How much flour does it say? 2 1/4. So you've got your 1/4. Now you got to do 2 of those.
And I'll do this one. Not of sugar, of flour.
Okay, so here's your bowl.
Let's move that.
Here's our dry ingredients bowl. And then after you do that cup, I'll do that cup again.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to the next one, and you'll start the next one.
I can't tell. And I think
You
I
got
just...
a little flour on your face.
Mama, can you move the cookbook away so we don't like get flowers?
Yeah, I'll just put it all the way over here where the ingredients are, because we'll just be grabbing the ingredients here.
That was not a good idea.
Okay. Here is your flour bowl, madam.
This might be a little overfilled, okay?
Okay, just add it in.
And then Ace is gonna do
Yeah.
the other one, and I'll do it, right?
Okay. This is kind of hard to get a big scoop. Did I get enough?
Okay, I'm back.
I think I can get
There's flour on the floor, Mommy. Did you get it? Perfect.
Yep, that should be good enough.
And then this one is...
The counter is filled with
teaspoon.
flour.
Sugar. How many? Sugar 1. How many times will we be scooping the sugar?
Well, read your recipe. What does it say?
So, sugar, sugar. I can't see any sugar.
Oh my goodness.
1 cup.
How do you even get this up my arm? That was like impossible.
So 1 cup sugar. And you gave us a teaspoon, not a cup. So how many teaspoons equals a cup?
You can use that 1 cup that we can use for the flour.
I'm gonna rip the bag, Mama. I might rip the bag.
Oh, careful in there.
Yep. I need to do some carefulness. Look, I'm not even close to finishing.
No.
We need to push it up more.
Big mountain. I'm gonna try and get some of this flour in the bowl. Oh my god. Got anything in there?
Still do, but not a whole filled cup. Mom, is that good?
No.
You want me to finish it? I just dumped the whole thing out. It says use a spoon, Mommy. That's all we need.
Put it back down. Put it back down.
Mama! I did it. Ooh. That's a lot of sugar, Mama.
Okay, dump it in. Okay, next. So what's next?
Teaspoon.
A banana.
You have-
Look, vanilla extract. Is that
No, that's wet. So what else do you have that's dry that needs to go in?
Salt.
Salt. So it says half a teaspoon of salt.
Be careful. Half.
That's a half a teaspoon. That whole spoon is half of a teaspoon.
Okay. Now rub.
Mhm.
Rub straight. There we go. Go ahead and pour. What's next?
You need to put your vanilla extract in your wet bowl.
Okay, so you're next.
How much vanilla extract?
1 teaspoon.
We have a half. Oh,
Is
just smell it.
Oh, that smells good. I think that might be 1 teaspoon.
This says teaspoon.
Hold it over your bowl.
It's okay. My mom always gets messy when she does vanilla extract. Don't worry.
I want to lick the spoon.
No, you don't.
Does it not taste good? It just smells. I could just spend my time sniffing this the whole day.
Yeah. Now it's starting to get a little oily.
Oh, yeah, no, it does not taste good.
Yeah, I got some on my lip, but I was not ready to lick it because I didn't want to.
Because I said that it was good.
No, because
Okay,
I.
so what's next, Mama? Do we need to whisk the dry ingredients, right? What? Okay, guys, so this will be
It's my turn because.
Okay. So,
Is this how
no, we're taking it over. Oh, so sorry. Okay,
It's okay.
so
How do we mix this?
I don't know. Don't you do this button?
Yeah.
Press that button.
No, don't press that button. That
This
makes
button on the side right here.
I don't think there's a button.
right here.
Okay, now go round. Okay, my turn. Okay, we both get a few seconds. Okay, it's my turn. It's so fluffy. That's what it's supposed to do, Simpson.
All right, turn it off.
Ah!
Now you want to add leave it in there.
Okay. Now we want to add,
The dry ingredients. Wait, it was my turn last, so Lily gets to pour it in.
but I still get to mix first. Or do you want to mix first? So
I get
just a tiny
mix
bit at
first.
a time, or the whole thing? No, just a tiny bit. Can I
Okay.
mix first since you got to last time?
Yeah, but you got to pour in the flour, so it's my turn.
Hey.
It's too high. Okay.
No.
It's on one.
Okay. Switch. want me to finish it?
No. My turn?
She's gonna finish it. There's only a few more seconds.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, my turn. But I'm gonna let you do a few more seconds.
Careful with your fingers. Don't get them in there.
Okay,
It looks so cool.
my turn.
It looks so cool, Lily.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to slowly, look, we're going to slowly lift it out.
Do that so all the batter can go off. Okay. Next, what are we gonna do?
Now I think it's time
Now
to
it has
chill.
to be chilled.
And then we're gonna make another part tomorrow, but it will just be me, and Asa won't be here.
Sad.
Yeah. So we're gonna chill for 8 hours, which will be the rest of the day.
So, hope you guys
Wait.
enjoyed this recipe.
But we might get to do it with Asa if we expectantly, like it, especially just like 4 hours goes by before Asa leaves. But I bet she'll leave like in another few hours.
Why don't we try sticking it in the freezer for just a couple of hours?
2 hours.
And then maybe it'll be cold enough that we can make
So
Cookies.
this freezer or the one there?
that one down there.
Okay. So Asa might be able to be there. Isn't that happy?
Yeah.
So 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll try it for 2 hours and see.
So, Lily,
Look
for
at
2 hours,
Watch.
you want to go
Here.
up?
Watch. It looks like it's already has ice on it when you put it in.
Yes. Shut up. Okay.
All right, so we're going to sign off for now.
Yeah. Bye.
And give a round of applause for our video where Liliana's mom.
Oh, and also if you want to, at least like do a comment because we don't have a YouTube channel, so you
Yes,
can't.
we do.
Okay, so subscribe and ring the bell for more notifications for new videos.
And leave.
Leave
A comment under below.
down below and show Asa some love. You can subscribe to her if she has a channel.
No.
Show her some love.
Not really, I don't.
Or if you ever see this beautiful lady, tell her I showed you some love. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this part. Next part, 2 hours later. Bye.
And we'll check it.
Bye. Hi guys.
Okay,
so
we're gonna-
part 2. Mom's gonna put these 2 videos together. So what we got out, we left the flour out because we'll need it. And you name an object that we have.
Let's see. Our cookie heart cutter.
Yeah, because it's gonna be Father's Day soon. Oh, and Mama will have to get out the icing
Later. But
oh yeah, I forgot. So it might be 3 videos put together, and then so we have our rolling pin and
whatever that is. Olive oil.
and let's
Let's go check on that cookie dough.
yeah and
We're gonna get it.
oh my goodness, it's so easy. Yeah. So we're gonna show you the consistency of something. What's it called?
Consistency.
Yeah. You put it in. Nothing's on your stick. It's not completely frozen. If it's completely frozen, that's bad. So first, guys, we have to get this cookie dough out, right?
Yeah, so how are we gonna do that?
You need to preheat your oven first.
Oh, so we need to preheat the oven for 375 degrees. So what do I do? Do I
Push bake. Push bake first.
bake?
And then push the temp up button until it says 375.
It keeps on going to 60 after.
Well, you're not.
55.
Well, keep going until you get to 75.
Oh.
And then press start. All right, now it's preheating.
And we'll need the spatula. I
And
knew
you need to put some flour on your table and on your hands and on your spatula.
Let's move this out because we're gonna need some room. Yay.
Just put your hand in there and sprinkle it.
Okay.
Okay. So first.
Oh, it's so cool.
Okay, now leave it now.
Yeah, that's plenty. Just sort of spread it out
Spread it out.
so your dough doesn't stick.
And it's getting some of the floor, so it's moved up.
Again. So let's just.
And we can powder it a little bit like this.
Okay, and then the one on your hand right now,
And
just rub
start
it in.
rubbing.
Oh,
But make sure you don't get all of it inside your hand. Good idea, head chef.
yeah, I was gonna dip it in there, but since we have so much extra, hey, let's do this. I'm gonna do. It could get on Mommy and Kai.
All right.
We're gonna do.
Come on,
Okay,
ladies.
Let's start.
Now let's get the cookie.
No,
dough.
it's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it's my turn because I'm so famous.
Do you? Excuse me. This is my show. You're just a visitor.
I know.
So famous.
Ah,
Okay, I think you should use your hands.
yeah.
I was gonna get a knife. But let's get a hand.
Oh gosh.
And maybe we
So-
do need a knife.
If you need a knife, then it got too hard.
Oh gosh. And it's so crumbled.
Well, I'm still gonna like. use
Lily,
a knife.
please don't put a knife in there and cut somebody. Use your hands. Can you just flip the bowl upside down and dump it out?
Okay.
Or you could do that. Good job, visitor. Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Nothing.
Now
Really?
put it sideways and just dig it out with
Wait,
your hands.
Wait, don't put your, wait, one sec. Take your hands out real quick, Asa.
No.
I
we
want this
didn't
to
get-
be, this is butter. This is basically like butter.
It is not butter.
It's basically, so, excuse
It
me.
is not butter.
When are you gonna let
Do
me
not
dig out?
murder someone. Do not mother.
My turn.
Come on, keep on digging with your hands.
I'm not using my,
Come on, use your hands.
Oof.
Use it.
ow!
It's hard, sorry. It's hard.
You said it would be easier. It is.
Yeah, but it's hard and it's easier to get it with your hands instead of just trying to cut through everything. My mom made that comment to my brother.
Was he trying to cut through everything when they were cooking together?
No, my brother doesn't cook.
Oh.
He gives ingredients, but he doesn't cook.
How?
He's more of a video gamer.
I could see that. Okay, Mama.
No, do not murder.
I'm not murdering you. I would be murdering the cookie dough.
Yeah, do not murder the cookie dough. And put the cookie dough over here with all the other cookie dough.
Hi guys, so we put flour on the rolling pin. We just had to pause for a second. Mom had to help us get the cookie dough out. So we're gonna be rolling it if I can.
Oh, it's really sticking too.
You can always use your hands to flatten it out first,
Yeah,
and then use the rolling pin once you get.
all flattened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna help me, Asa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this together.
And then you get to use the rolling pin first.
Because guests know what's best.
Guests know it best.
Yeah, that's literally what everybody says now.
Oh, that's not cookie dough.
It's basically flour mixed with cookie dough.
It is.
Okay. What are you doing? You're not flattening. You're ripping it to pieces.
Yeah.
All right. Use your rolling pin now.
Okay, but yeah,
Guests.
know what's best. And I'm wiping the cookie dough off my hands.
Good job.
Okay, my turn.
You're just making it worse. Use your hands and take it off. That shows us that it's way too sticky.
Yep. That means you need some more flour on your
Rolling pin.
rolling pin. You don't need to get more off out of the bag. You've got flour all over the place that you can use.
Okay.
Lift this patient. and put it together. Oh gosh. Wait.
You're on.
Okay. We just put more flour on the rolling pin. Do you want me to finish it instead, or you want to have another turn? Yeah.
Why don't you try rolling from the other direction?
Okay, so start here this time.
Go up here.
No, turn it sideways. The rolling pin sideways. There you go.
Like that.
That'll work.
Okay.
I like baking. My mom and me used to do it all the time. But now we barely have time to do it. Because, well, she's working all the time.
Okay, when it's doing like that, sweetheart, that means you got it too thin in that spot because it's ripping. You need to concentrate on rolling out the thick area.
It's in the middle right now.
Okay, we can't go in that area. I was trying to like make a line.
Too thin. Okay, guys.
I think this cookie dough is done. And I ripped it, so.
Yeah, it's really too thin. This is the area that we need to cut. So where'd our cookie cutter go? Oh, it's all the way over here.
Okay, guys, so time to cut. You go.
I'll go first.
So you make one, and then
Careful.
we each get one. We each get to make one,
Oh.
and then set it on the side.
Okay, here's our first cookie.
Shown.
It's very, very.
Oh, and you have to be
Tasty.
very careful
When you lift them up, so that way it might pop out or come out with the cookie cutter, and gently take it out of the cookie cutter.
So either you could like dab your finger with water. Yeah. I need some water. My hands. To make it very.
Water's going to make it sticky.
Oh
Yeah, you might.
Oh, it's your turn, Asa.
Oh, what's that? So I will add it right here.
A little bit in my hands.
Oh my! It actually came out with me this time.
Oh, that's a fat cookie.
The fatter the better.
Actually, it might take longer to cook though.
I know. I wanted to be very careful with that. And let's hope your cookie isn't ruined. My turn?
So if you're like lifting it up, you need to be careful. So we're gonna make tons of these. We might.
Not too much until we need
Daddy likes sugar cookies. So we're gonna roll this out some more. We're gonna crumble it up and roll it some more.
Yeah, after this.
After like we do a few more, and then we'll make some more.
Oh my.
Ooh, well you got it.
That was a lucky one.
So one here.
Although once we ice it, they're gonna look just the same, so we won't know who's whose. Okay, that one kind of. Mom says the ones that are crappy you get to keep and eat.
Oh, but we're not taking. Is she taking home any cookies?
No, I think.
Okay, let me do mine over.
I think these are just for your dad.
Yeah.
Although I already had my dad's a father's gift. So
What is it?
nothing you need to know, nosy.
Well, you know my Father's Day gift.
Yes, it's these delicious cookies.
And then I might like actually buy him something.
But
Trying to make it like smooth again.
my mom says try and fit as much as you can.
Ooh, that's a lucky one.
Yeah.
And extra cookie dough. So only
There you
a
go.
few more, and then need to roll it again. That didn't go through very clumsy mean?
Yeah, although the ones that you got your fingerprints on, you can just flip it over or just ice it over it.
Yeah.
And no one will know the difference.
Okay, do you think it's time, like one right there, and then one down here, and then we're gonna have to crumble it up?
Yeah, that one's not really working out. Smoothing it, but
This one we can just like turn around if it looks
Oh,
better
my.
on the outside. Let's see, does it look better underneath? So turn it over. Ooh.
oh yeah.
Maybe it's time to re-roll
Yeah,
it.
re-roll.
Okay.
Roses.
Well, the ones that you have already, if you spray one of your pans with cooking spray, you can put those on the pan and go ahead and stick them in the oven. That's too close. Hold it farther away.
Is that good? Just a little squiggle?
No, you need to hold it farther away. There you go. So that you're getting just a little bit on everywhere. Okay. Now put your cookies on there.
Here, let's do
Be
a passing
careful because
thing.
there's a heating oven right in front of your face.
But you might not put the pans on top of your oven.
But we're not gonna toast these. Well, we're not gonna put these like on top and heat.
So we're going ahead and cooking those, or just going ahead
Yeah.
and putting them?
No, you'll go ahead and put them in the oven and let them cook.
No, we need the 2 more, silly.
Oh yeah.
2 more. Be careful with these, Lily.
Yeah, we
Very
need to be careful.
Fragile.
Hopefully, Daddy doesn't break the cookies.
It's okay if he breaks them.
He
All right.
broke our
Lily,
ice-
can you put it in the oven?
He broke our ice cream scooper. We had to get a new one.
Oh,
You want me to open it on?
go ahead. And go from the side.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and olive oil.
No, let's olive oil it when we're putting the cookies.
All right, set your timer.
Okay, so what do I do? Make?
No, there's a timer
Start
button.
time? Start time or
No.
break time? Start what?
There's a
Timer?
timer right next to clock. You set it when you were reading it.
Timer cancel?
Timer.
It says
Okay.
timer cancel.
Go answer the front door.
Oh, maybe it's Luna. Hi guys, welcome back. So Asa left, we finished putting all the cookies in the oven. We had to make some circles, and some didn't turn out really good. But we frosted one batch, and then the rest we're keeping playing. Oh, and I'm gonna let Mama make the camera stare at my cookbook so they know the recipe. So, just look at the recipe, how to make them. And then Mama will take the fun away when she thinks they're done. Okay, goodbye, see you next time. And if you make this recipe, tell me in the comments down below if you liked it. And tell me in the comments down below what other video you want me to do. And I'm really young, so if there's videos that older people should do, let the older people do them. Let like the younger people like me do the things that younger people can do. So, voila. Bye.